Get the mainsails into the wind!
Man your stays, we trim too.
Green! Shorten all sail!
Blue up tops! Down!
Give me some speed!
Storm captain, looks bad!
Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
All sails loose and stays tight!
Shorten sail! Kill off the squall! Larboard! Human tops! Gallants! Royals! Studs! Loose all! Let's move!
The wind is picking up nasty! Storm there, Captain! Looks bad!
Douse the gallants and royals!
Foremast gallants in!
Crowd it all on!
Dark skies and rough seas there!
It's there that the river brings down golden sand, and we're down for the Rio Grande. Right away, boys, away, away to Rio. It's fairly well, my funny young girl, for we're bound for the Rio Grande. It's farewell to you, all the girls of the town. Away to Rio. You've got our half paper that keeps you around, and we're bound for the Rio Grande. And away, boys, away, away, you Rio. It's very well, my funny young girl, for we're bound for the Rio Grande. Deep water tip and a deep water crew. Away!
Kilometers, sir! Cargo ship here, sir!
To the coast, but we're damned if we do, and we're bound for the Rio Grande. And away, boys, away, away, Rio. It's very well, my buddy, I'm
Crews up! Beat her six! Crew up! Crew up!
Studs up with a will!
Captain's got the sea!
Good day's hunting.
Here's to our pirate republic, lads. We're prosperous and free and out the reach of kings, clergy, and debt collectors.
Near 500 men now pledge their allegiance to the Brethren of the Coast in Nassau. Not a bad number.
Truth. Yet we lack sturdy defenses. If the king were to attack the town, he'd trample us.
Then let us find the observatory. If it does what these Templars claim, we'll be unbeatable.
Not that twaddle again, can we? It's a story for schoolboys. I mean, proper defenses. Steal a galleon, shift all the guns to one side. And make a nice ornament for one of our harbors.
It will not be easy to steal a full Spanish galleon. Have you one in mind?
I do, sir. And I'll show you. She's a fussock, she is. Fat and slow.
Your jackdaw handles knives. Pinched her from the Spanish, was it?
Aye. In the midst of a hurricane.
Just before the treasure fleet was smashed against the shore.
Was the haul aboard as rich as men are saying?
1,000 times that. I reckon £1 million worth of reals was sunk that day.
Devil love a hurricane. Might have a dive there one day. See what we can rummage up.
Diving them wrecks would be a nice change of pace for us. No need for violent actions against merchants and such.
Well, that's some soft talk coming from a pirate. And as it happens, I mostly agree. We'll save the clashing of cutlasses for the military. And them that get in our way. Here she goes. No telling what you may find out here.
Like staring through a waterfall.
Don't soil your breeches, lads. I got this.
Douse off at me! Roll the mizzen top! That ship's a monster. Look at the size of her.
Aye. And we'd not last long face to face with her. Hear that, Kenway? Keep your distance. We'll strike when fortune favors us.
Under cover of darkness, most likely.
Aye, it may come to that.
Crowd on every inch of sail! Tonsils, let's ride this squall! Ease off the wind! Ease the spanker! Hold down!
Let's get moving!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
Ships are coming after us, sir! Brig! Spaniards! They're all alone, sir!
Keep on them!
Enemy's firing!
Caution, Edward!
More enemy sails, sir!
Taking a buffing, Captain! Come on, ram us, Captain!
Enemy's firing!
Concentrate on the task at hand, sir! Stay tight to her! Negate her ability to round in order! Minding her path. She's weak, is right there, Captain.
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
She's trimmed too! Hearty! I said hearty!
Reef in, all top!
Ease the main muzzle the gallants!
As much sail as you can! Haul in the stunsail!
Lay aloft and bring in those royals! Now!
More sail! All sail!
All sail! Shot it on!
Cruise up! Eat her sticks!
Four! Haul up all but mains!
Tops! Gallants! Royals! Studs!
Loose tops and royals!
Trim the yards off the wind!
Mainmast! Bring in the top halyards! Pull! lads! Check those royals!
Douse all but me!
Stunsail's in!
Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
Ride the wind, for all she's worth!
Reef the topsails and gallants!
Ease the spanker! Hold down!
Charles He's as reckless as they come.
An old friend of yours?
Not a man I'd call a friend. But we've been doing this kind of work for so long, I can't help but respect the man.
They're firing mortars!
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
Who's down? Man your ships!
Douse the royals and tops!
Look, they fire mortars, Captain!
Get them along! Douse all sail! As much sail as you can!
Crowd on all the sail we have!
Looks like
Charles
movement.
Vane, slinking off with his tail between his legs. That's good news for us.
Bleeding bastards! Loafers to hell!
Brace yourselves!
Fancy a wee snoogie.
All in the stunsail!
Let's do it!
Fire!
Incoming fire!
Place them damage! Fire! Ground it all on! Ship coming after us! Fire!
Spanish exile!
Place shot there! Fire! Ready to mark, sir! Fire! There's sir! Good shot to crippler!
We're ready, sir!
Fire! 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 Look at the wall! Place shot there! Fire! Fire! It's all exposed! Take the shot! Incoming fire! Blown out to bulkheads and a few beams, sir! Fire!
We're ready, sir!
Larboard, floating booty there for the taking, sir! Fire! There, sir! Good shot to crippler! Fire! Fire! On your mark, Captain! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Hold fire! She's sailing for that island.
I know the place. A natural stronghold used by a French captain named Ducasse.
Julian Ducasse, the Templar.
Name's right. Didn't know he had a title.
I know the man. And if he sees my ship, he'll know it from his time in Havana, meaning he may wonder at who's sailing her now. I can't risk that.
And I don't want to lose that galleon. Let's think on it. And maybe wait till it's dark before hopping aboard.
Let out some sail!
Lay off the loose men!
Gallant! Royal! Start!
Let's ride this quote!
Liverpool town. Goodbye, Pennywell, goodbye, Pennywell. Where all of them duties they will come down. Goodbye, boys, and when we get to the Wallasey Gate. Goodbye, Pennywell, goodbye, Pennywell. Oh, Sally and Polly for the flash men do wait.
Starboard, Captain!
Trim the yards off the wind!
And one to the other we'll hear them say.
Crowd on!
Loose tops and
Oh,
royals!
here comes Johnny with what he must pay. Well, meet these strikeouts and we'll ring the old bell.
Larboard, sir! Some sort of cargo there,
Shields
sir!
are dragged down to our
And
desk,
if
Captain.
them duties will raise merry yell. We're homeward bound to the
Larboard!
Galveston town.
Shipwreck survivor!
And step me your bullies and even old
Sail!
Mel.
Get off the floor!
Ahoy along! Bring it on!
Loose and catch the wind!
Home boys, oh, won't we fly
Give up
round?
those shrouds, let's move!
Loose all! Let's
We'll
move!
leave up the anchor to
Edward,
this bullet
we cannot be
sound.
caught in that monster!
We're homeward bound for the old backyard.
Douse the gallants and wine!
These bullies were
Reef the
all
main!
homeward.
Blew up gallants!
All sail! She'll take it!
With the wheel, boys, oh, heave long and strong. Goodbye, Pennywell, goodbye, Pennywell. And sing a good chorus, for 'tis a good song. We're homeward bound, we'll have you to know. Goodbye, Pennywell, goodbye, Pennywell. And over the water to England must go.
Dark skies and rough seas there!
Larboard, command! Cargo adrift there, sir!
Our boots and our clothes, boys, are all in the floor. We're all getting brandy now.
Look, Captain! The sea rising against us!
Heave away, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all spoiled. We're all getting brandy.
Ahoy, Edward! Captain has the helm.
Mains out! Let's go! Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
Come on, you young sailor, and listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys, when the wind blows. We're all together, boys, blow ye winds westerly, blow ye winds blow. Jolly sou'wester, boys, steady she goes. Up jumps the ale with a slippery tail, climbs up aloft and reaches.
Gentlemen, as is custom among our kind, we do not plunge headlong into folly on the orders of a single madman, but act according to our own collective madness. The object of our attention is a square-rigged galleon, and we want her for the advantage she'll bring Nassau. So I'll put it to the vote. All those in favor of storming this cove and taking this ship, stomp and shout aye! Aye! Those who oppose, whimper nay! Never was the King's Council so unified.
para put out.
Alguien lo pagará.
¿Quién? ¡Vuelve aquí, perro sarnoso! Ah, volvamos a patrullar. We'll weigh anchor before dawn! weigh anchor before dawn! ¡Vino long, muchachos! ¡Double time! ¡Quieto! ¡No te muevas!
No nos engañarás con eso.
You remember the gift you gave me? Well, it answers just fine.
Fils de putain! As bold as a musket ball, and still half as sharp. Ah!
I'm sorry about this, mate. But I can't risk you telling your Templar friends about me still kicking around.
I pity you, Boucanier. After all you have seen, after all we showed you of our order, still you embrace the life of an ignorant and aimless rogue.
What's this?
Is petty larceny the extent of your ambition? Have you no mind to comprehend the scope of ours? All the empires on Earth abolished, a free and open world, without parasites like you. Que l'enfer que tu trouveras soit le fruit de ton insouciance.
The cove is ours!
Hey. I just saw you were logging out, so I thought I'd stop by and give you something. A little welcome gift. We give awards to our top-notch employees for doing quality work, and they're nice to have since there's no official bonus scheme here. I already have about 11 or so. Oh. Bonjour? Of course. I'll pass it on. Well, looks like Olivier wants to meet with you. It's exciting. Follow me. It's on the top floor, so it's not hard to find. But the rest of this building can be confusing to first-timers, so we had the tools team whip up a great map application. Check your communicator. I added a waypoint to Olivier's office. Should be easy to find. Olivier's a nice guy. He won't bite.
Hello? Hi? Testing. Is this thing working? This is John from IT. We met earlier. I was calibrating your Animus. I'm sort of the, Scotty of this Abstergo enterprise. In charge of all the techie stuff. Do you have a minute? Damn it. The tracker says you're on your way to Olivier's office. All right. I'll ping you when you're done. I have a favor to ask.
Bonjour. Go right in. He's waiting for you.
Well, unless you are specifically ordering me to abandon it, I won't jeopardize our flagship project. Edward Kenway is the... But this is how Hollywood got its start, right? With pirate movies. Douglas Fairbanks, Errol Flynn, and now we have access to the real deal. Wait. Exactly. We'll talk about all that together at the shareholders event. Right. Looking forward to seeing you too. Take care, Laetitia. Salut! Hi! Thanks for coming in. I know you're busy. So I reviewed some of your data. Pretty raw stuff. Obviously, we need to scrub off some of the dirt to make it family-friendly. Maybe give Edward a voice like James Bond or something. More of a ladies' man. A beautiful city, no? So the main reason I asked you here concerns something called the Observatory. It's been mentioned a few times in the footage you found. I'd like to encourage you to focus on locating this specific set of memories as soon as possible. If it were up to me, on s'en crisse. I wouldn't bother. But some bigwigs at Abstergo Industries have been hounding me for days. So, follow whatever leads you find and hopefully we can... Oh, incoming call. I have to take this. We'll keep in touch. Bonne journée. Alan, bonjour. Oui, tout va bien. Naturellement. Pas vraiment.
Hi, John from IT again. You got a second? Good. I'm adding a waypoint to your map. So, a colleague of yours left for vacation this morning and forgot to send a video file she promised. Since I hate just about everyone else on your floor, I was hoping you could help me. Could you transfer the file from her computer and deliver it to the courier when she comes? It'll be easy. You just wander over to their Animus, log in, and transfer the file. Easy. And please be snappy before I find a reason to hate you too. A locked door? Not a problem. That's the advantage of me having level 1 security clearance. Now, you do too. Don't abuse it. Log on and I'll walk you through this. You need to bypass the core to find the data inside. Once you reach it, your communicator will download it automatically. You need to find your way around the core to reach the data inside. You cracked it. Good. The file should be downloading. I set up a database for any data you find. Just look for the My Files section in your communicator, and you'll be redirected right away. Everything you download will be found in there. Protected by a firewall, of course.
December 23rd, 2012. Sample Recovery Unit Team Lead Fisher Case reporting on Subject 17, Desmond Miles. The subject was deceased and unattended. Time of death was placed around 00 hours and 7 minutes, with conditions favorable for DNA sample recovery. We had some initial concerns about interference in the vault, but given the skill and talent of this team, we were able to capture useful data. I personally retrieved the subject's backpack and extracted a number of objects of interest to undergo detailed analysis. The subject displayed burns to the right hand, severe enough to fuse the bones, indicating some kind of spontaneous, intense burn trauma. Honestly, we've never seen anything like it before. Head, neck, and torso remained in good condition. I hand-selected recovery agents to retrieve fluid samples, blood and saliva. We then commenced material extraction and were able to preserve several exemplary samples. Data analysis and sequencing is already underway, and I'm told proceeding with exceptional ease thanks to the cloud database and the work of Abstergo Sample Recovery Unit 3. The legacy of Subject 17 will continue uninhibited as Sample 17.
Oh, you're better at this than I'd hoped. Now zip on down to the lobby. Come on. See that file you acquired? I wouldn't recommend watching it. I mean, you could, but it's unpleasant. So once you hand it off, just pretend this never happened, okay? Otherwise you'll just go to bed feeling sad. Anyway, the courier should be waiting downstairs. She's been here a while. I suppose it goes without saying, just because you now know how to hack all your colleagues' computers, it doesn't mean you should. I mean, not every day, right? No, seriously though, that's illegal, so don't be a dick. Unless that's your nature.
Hey, Dad. It's funny. I have this memory of you, one I keep coming back to. And I always think about it when I'm working or just before going to bed, because it sort of calms me, I guess. I was 14, I think, and you were trying to teach me how to walk with a light step. Remember that? How to be mindful of how much noise I made when I moved around. Simple stuff. Stuff I understand now, but back then, I gotta tell you, I thought you were just being an asshole. You told me you were gonna go up to your room and sit with your back to the door and read a book. And you wanted me to wait at least 15 minutes and then sneak up there and tap you on the shoulder without you knowing. I even remember the book you were reading at the time, the one by Captain Johnson. And you warned me that if you caught me, we'd have to start all over. Then you went upstairs. And I waited. I waited, and I waited, and I waited. I waited 4 hours before deciding to go up. And even then, it took me 20 minutes to get to the foot of the stairs. And another 30 to get up them. And then 10 to get down the hall, and there I was at the door and peeked into your room. And I was so hoping that you'd be asleep. But no, you were still reading, and I just about shit myself. But 10 minutes later, I was just 5 feet away from you. And that's when I remember setting my foot down, and you flinched. Ever so slightly. You flinched. I thought maybe I'd imagined it, but I knew you'd heard me. You didn't say anything. You just checked your watch, you reached for your drink, you took a sip, and then you kept reading. But I knew I'd failed. You didn't say anything. I didn't understand why. Then I lunged and tapped you on the shoulder, and you turned around, and oh, fantastic, you said, and you scooped me up, and you gave me a big hug, and I didn't say anything. But Dad, I was so pissed off. I wanted to scream at you. I'd failed, and you knew it, but you said nothing. And I stayed mad for weeks. I thought you were patronizing me. Thought maybe you decided right there that I was never going to be the man you wanted me to be. But I realized just a few years ago that you checking your watch, that was the clue, wasn't it? You let me win because I had been so patient. I guess that impressed you. You know, maybe at that moment you thought it might be better to be my dad instead of my mentor. I don't really know. Maybe for you, they're one and the same. You know, either way, I'm happy to know that both my mentor and my dad are looking out for me that day.
not sure I can keep this up, you know? This job is well below my skill level.
Yeah, well, your coffee is shit. You could use some practice.
Oh, look who's here. So you didn't forget, after all, you're just incredibly rude and made poor Rebecca here wait for nearly 30 minutes.
You limey. Be nice. Sorry about him. He's high on his own supply. So, how should we do this? Data transfer? Great. That should do it. We'll email you the receipt. Till next time. Take care, Sean.
Bye-bye, yes, bye. And don't expect any more free coffee. Arrogant. She's great, isn't she?